Hey everyone, welcome back to Crash Landing, episode 32. And since last episode, I've done a little bit of messing around with Steve's factory manager yet again, trying to figure out why I couldn't get the strawberry jelly to craft for us. Still can't really figure it out, to be honest with you guys. I've really tried everything, but I'm gonna be taking a little bit of a break from Steve's factory manager just because it's a little time consuming. At least it is for me, just because I'm still kind of learning it and stuff. So I'm gonna be walking away from it for now. And at least I got the automation of bread, and well, I've got toast automation, a little bit of jelly, the apple jelly sandwiches, which is kind of nice. So I'm actually quite happy with what I've done so far with it. So I'm gonna leave it as is for now. The kitchen basement's looking pretty nice. I think it looks pretty good. Nice and clean. A little bit, except for that right there, but I can clean that up a little bit later. Could do for some chairs, maybe a chandelier, but I'll work on that a little bit later. But if you guys notice here in my inventory, I got a lot of familiar stuff. We got the Tesseract, we got stone bricks, sewer, auto spawner, slaughterhouse. So you guys might be like, did he really do what I think he did? Yes, I did. I did actually disassemble my auto spawner room. I went ahead and took it apart because I have a couple reasons to do some building up there. One of them being is, well, we have a quest to finish off, making a killing. We need to go ahead and continue slaughtering some of these evil mobs that are lurking about in the darkness. I also need to sleep through the night, for one, once it gets there. But you guys are also noticed that I've lost a lot of experience since last episode. Pretty much what happened was I was out doing a little bit of exploring because I have heard that there are, I think I've heard from some people, from a couple different people, that there are 2 other cities besides the one that I was at, unless I misunderstood. So I'm not exactly sure where they're at. I did a little bit of exploring out in that area, out behind that city, out that way, a little bit out that way. Really haven't done anything out in this area yet, so there's still a wide open area that I haven't explored yet. But what happened was I was flying back to base, and the world was still loading, and I guess I just fell. Like, I didn't have my hang glider deselected or anything. I didn't change anything. I didn't scroll off of it or nothing. It just, before I know it, I was falling, and I hit the ground and I died. So that was interesting. But anyway, so I lost a lot of experience. I do want to get some actual experience back on myself. So that's another reason for that mob farm that I want to build. And I also want to grab a specific mob, which we'll probably be able to find fairly soon, hopefully. So I'm going to actually start setting this up probably like right in here. I think like this. Yeah, that might work. And then we'll just build upwards from here. Now, I don't know if I'm going to make... I don't really know how I'm going to do like the whole killing or the whole pushing mobs up here just yet. I have an idea of what I want to do, and I really just want to get this far enough away from, you know, down there, so that way I can actually stand down there and have the mobs spawn, and then, you know, just kill them as they fall. So, not really worried about the whole one shot, one kill thing with the fall damage. Really worried more so just of the spawning. That's really what I want here, because my sword can practically kill them in just about one hit already. So I'm gonna go ahead and pillar up, and I do have my jetpack nice and charged up, so we can use that for, you know, getting up and down here. So I'm just gonna go ahead and keep pillaring up. I'm gonna go ahead and make the nice little basic flat area, you know, for mobs to spawn. And when I'm done with that, we'll be right back. Alright guys, and we're back. Got a little room put together for us to work with our mob trap. And since I last left off, just been kind of poking around, doing a little bit of thinking on exactly how and what I wanted to try to get the mobs to kind of filter down this center pillar right there. And since I last left off, I went ahead and also upgraded this chest here to a diamond chest, and just been kind of getting rid of all these armors in there. Unbreaking 2, protection 2. Just kind of holding on to all of the enchanted armors for now. I'm hoping to do a little bit of work with those in the near future, hopefully. So I'm going to go ahead and start working on the mob trap. I want to try something in combination with the fans. I want to try using conveyor belts. Now, we did get these from a quest early on, these Mine Factory Reloaded ones, but I think I might go with the conveyor belts from Extra Utilities and try these out. So we're going to need some rails. Let's do a stack of those just because I can afford it. And let's do like half a stack of those. Now the reason why I want to try these out is because I don't know if mobs can actually spawn on top of these conveyor belts. So if we push F7, let's go outside and test this. Let's go outside and test this where there's actually some of these yellow X's. Well, there's nothing like on top of that to really tell. So let's actually do that. All right, see, it shows that they can actually spawn on top of that, which is nice. I don't know if they can actually spawn on that. I don't think they can. So I'm going to go ahead and go with these for now. And they should work just as well. So, all right, cool. I'm also going to go ahead and in combination with that is use the fans. I think that might work pretty well. Not too many, just like maybe 4, 1 for each, you know, kind of like in a counterclockwise or clockwise pattern. I think that might work pretty well. All right, let's go fan. Where are they at? Right there. We should have everything. Okay, maybe not. Let's do that, and let's grab those. We'll just do that right there. So I just want 4 of those for now. I do want to be able to turn it on or off, so let's do some glowstone lamps. I'm thinking maybe 4 should be enough, hopefully. And I want to be able to turn it on or off from down like here. I don't want to have to like go all the way up there and turn it on or off, so I think I'm going to go ahead and do some red net cabling, something I haven't really messed with so far in playing this mod pack. So I need to find it first. Where is it at? Red net. I should have everything to make this stuff too. Yeah, plastic sheets and some redstone. Yeah, let's go ahead and make up a stack of that. Hopefully that's more than enough. We'll put those away for now. Alright, so hopefully today we should be able to get this quest in basic survival completed. So let's go ahead and open that up. So hopefully we can get that done, making a killing. Nice, alright. And I need to go ahead and fly up there. Let me get my jetpack on. Where's my jetpack? Right there. It's hiding from me, as always. Yeah, definitely need to get a better jetpack. This thing's slow and painful, but it works. It gets the job done. Alright, so this is what I'm thinking. Let's pull this out here. And then we'll have conveyor belts practically just going to that drop right there in the center. Not like that. You would fall. So basically they'd get pushed right here and then all the way down there. And I don't want to go down there. I will probably die. And right now I only have 1 sink clone ready. So definitely don't want that. So it's not a very big room. Didn't really intend it to be. Just something that I think should just be, you know, suitable for what I want, which is just to get a little bit of experience. Now, hopefully I can also automate this at some point. Might be a pretty good idea to do so. So I was thinking like right here in the center of each of these is coming out off the sides. Like this. And then placing the fans right out there. And we'll go ahead and close that up. Then I'll turn those on and off with the red net cabling. I think that might be kind of cool. I just have a feeling I'm going to fall. I have no idea why I'm getting that feeling, but I really feel like I'm going to fall, and I'm going to die. And it's going to stink really badly. That's alright. We'll get through it. There we go. Oh, nope. That one's kind of turned at an angle, and that's not what I want. I want it to be straight. There we go. Alright, let's go ahead and pick these guys up. Be careful walking over those conveyor belts, because I have a feeling they just want to get rid of me. me F7 one more time. Yeah, I might want to go ahead and leave those in here. And let's just pop a corner open. Do that. Just pop some holes up here in the ceiling. Or in the roof. Same thing. Alright, there we go. That looks pretty good. Alright, now I need to work on lighting. So, actually, that's a perfect chance for us to do this. Do I want to do it in the floor? Actually, you know what? Doing it in the floor might be a pretty good idea. Because I would hate to have to run this stuff on this, like outside of this, on the roof. So, let's just do this. And they can still spawn on top of that. So that's nice. There we go. Just like that. Alright, that looks pretty good too. I like that. And that hopefully that should be enough to go ahead and keep this whole room from having them spawn in here. So let's go ahead and turn that off for now. And let's go ahead and hop down. Hopefully without dying. Alright, we got all that. I want to try to work on getting a little ledge around that real quick. So that way we can work with the red net cabling. There we go. Go ahead and put this back on. No, 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 no. Don't fall. Thank you. There we go. That's better. Alright, so I'm going to grab a little bit of a ledge here real fast. And then hopefully we can access these fans with that red net cabling. I'm going to need some more. Okay, I was going to say, what's in there again? I didn't see the cow. Alright, that should be good. Alright, you know what? Let's go ahead and put this back on. Turn it back on to hover mode. And let's see if we can run... Oh, nice. That should work out really well. Actually, you know what? I don't even need that ledge. I should be able to just do that. We should be able to just flip it on and off, no problem. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You see what I'm saying? Alright, go on down. There we go. Alright, let's do a quick little recharge of this real quick. We just hold it in our hand, and our flux capacitor should go ahead and recharge it just a little bit. In the meantime, let's go ahead and take a little drink out of our camel pack while that recharges. Okay. And going back up. Alright, so hopefully this redstone signal goes through that block to that fan. That's what I'm hoping. So I can actually get rid of that ledge. Just have this. Might need a little bit more red net cabling. Maybe. Oh, oh, no, 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 no. Don't need you right there. Just descend down slowly. Is that good? That looks perfect. Nice. Alright, let's grab that. Put a lever right here. And if this works out right, if we do that, alright, so that turns on the lights. But I think actually I might need to invert the signal by the fans. Because I think the signal actually turns the fans on, or I need to invert. Well, I need to invert one of them. Or do I? Or is that not actually getting a signal? Actually, those fans may not be getting a redstone signal. What if we open that up and did that? Is that working now? And let's just open this up for just the time being. Alright, sleep through the night real quick. And then we'll take a look at this in just a second. No, don't you fall down there. Jetpack energy, 100%. Nice. Even charged while I was sleeping. Perfect. Alright, so I have it directly hooked up to it. If we flip that off, I think it needs a redstone signal to turn on. Yeah, it does. So why are you not working? Wonder if I could, like, Pick that up real quick. Place this back down. What if I like added a yeah, let's just take this off for a minute because I'm probably gonna be getting thirsty. And we'll just jump down. What if I like added a redstone torch onto that block? Let's grab a few of those real quick just to see. How's the water situation looking? Pretty grim. There we go. It should suffice. So I'm hoping this works. Wait a minute, what's going on here? What? You idiots blew up my... Oh, you are bad, bad idiots. Feel the wrath of the grinder. Ooh, protection. Okay, so obviously they cannot blow up the grinder as well. I don't think that's happened very often at all for me. I think it's happened one other time. Alright, so I don't know if this is going to work or not, but let's try it. Wouldn't hurt. Alright, so is that thing on? No, it's not. Pick that up real quick. Let me try something. Always double checking my jetpack. As soon as I fall off, especially when I don't have my hang glider in my hand. And we'll just disable hover mode for a minute. Alright, so that does activate the torch. But it's not turning the fan on and off. Excuse me. Alright, so that does that. Will that turn... No, it doesn't. Okay. I think I'm going to have to mess around with this a little bit because I do want this to try to work. I would like to have this working. So I'm going to kind of poke around at this for just a minute and I'll let you guys know what I come up with when I figure this out. So I'll be right back. Alright guys, and we're back. So I decided I think we're just going to go ahead and use levers on the fans. Really no reason to have to turn them off. So we'll just go ahead and just leave them on all the time. So we'll just put some levers down here underneath them. That should turn those guys on for us, having those run. Really the only thing we have to turn on and off are the lanterns to prevent mobs from spawning. If I want to turn it on or off, that is. Eventually, I don't know, I may not ever turn it off, so yeah, we'll see. Alright, so let's go ahead and get this thing functional. Let's go ahead and get it actually working to see how well this is actually going to run for us. So, first off, let's go ahead and close off the ceiling. So you guys can obviously see what I'm getting at here. Just by standing still, the fans are going to push you right off to the conveyor belts, which will hopefully push you off in the center. Now, I'm hoping they'll be able to squeeze into that little hole and they'll be able to funnel in just fine. I'm hoping. If anything, I might break these 4 conveyor belts right here and replace them with the Mine Factory Reloaded conveyor belts, just so that maybe it'll help push them into the center a little bit better. Maybe? Come on, guys. Quit pushing me. I'm trying to do stuff here. Alright, let's just get out of the room so I can do this. Excuse me. Coming through. Alright, so I need more of these. There we go. I don't know if that's enough. Is that? Yeah, that should be good. We just need to close these up right here. Alright, that should be good. Perfect. Alright, let's get out of here. Close that up. Are we good? Let's do that. Nice. Alright, so if we turn this off, grab us a little bite to eat real fast while we wait, and we got mob spawning. Check it out. Whoa, oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Ah, I messed that up. Get out of here. Stupid mobs. That's what I meant to do. Alright, good. So they're pretty much falling. That's good. So they're making their way to the center. Got a lot of mobs spawning up there, actually. Whoa, 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 whoa. How'd you get it? The heck did that happen? How does that work? That's gonna be a little worrisome. Alright, nice. So this will be another way for me to like level up my sword too if I want, which is really nice. The only other issue we're going to have is mob drops. I don't want to just stand here and, you know, get a ton of mob drops just coming in right there. So I think what I'm going to do, let's go ahead and try to fix this problem real fast. Let's go ahead and take a... Oops, don't have any chests made. That's interesting. Then let's get a stack of them going. Let's go ahead and make ourselves a vacuum hopper. There we go. Cool thing about the vacuum hopper is it'll also be able to make us, or not make us, but pick us up experience that drops if we don't collect it ourselves. So we can actually have that send out to a tank, or open blocks tank. So let's make up, yeah, I'll make up 8 of those. That'd be cool. We'll just have it setting up over next to it on the side. Now I do need to have that to go somewhere. I would like it to come down here to these barrels. So maybe we'll do a chest. Oh, that vacuum hopper took a hopper, not a chest. But I still need a chest anyway. That was like a complete derping fail. That's fine. Let's just make a gold chest. I don't know if that's probably overkill or not. It's fine. No big deal. We got resources for it. We are kind of out of water. Let's go take care of that real fast. Bloop. I love this setup. It's so nice. There we go. Get a little bit of water for us going. Alright, so how's this mob trap working? I'm hoping... Ooh, get out of here. I saw you coming, buddy. Thought he could get through. Sneak at me. Sneaky little guy. Check this out. I think that's working pretty good. I gotta say. Alright, let's do that. Let's go ahead and put this right there. Let's pop this open. Alright, mobs, y'all are gonna have to be quiet for a minute. Bentley is working. Alright, let's go ahead and turn off NEI just real quick. And let's set the output to the bottom. And then we'll set the fluid export right there. So the chest will sit here. Nice. Let's go ahead and fill that up real fast. There we go. And the sun is starting to set, so let's go ahead and get ready to sleep. In the meantime, unfortunately killing Enderman with this is not going to be a good thing. Now, we'll still pick up a few drops, it looks like. Oh, nice. We got another modifier, knockback. Whoa, 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 whoa. Where'd you come from, big guy? Oh, Lord. Big Fred's mad. Big Fred, why are you mad? Hey, let's go to sleep right here. We'll just sleep right here in front of the mob farms. No big deal. Where you at, Big Fred? So this is a pretty nice little mob farm. This thing looks like it's working pretty good. I'm not real happy with how my blue demons turned out, but, yeah. Check it out. Look at that. Nice. Get some drops and everything. Oh, hello. I'm not liking this. How are you guys getting out? How is that possible? What is going on there? I need some food. It's getting to be kind of dumb. What's going on? How the heck do they get out of there? The room's sealed up tight. Are they just spawning and then falling through? Huh. Alright. Well, anyways, as you can see, we got experience in there, nice and filled up. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go ahead and do this right here. Yeah, we'll just do that. That'll be fine. So pretty much we can just right-click on this and, you know, we'll get some levels out of just doing... Darn it, Fred! I'm trying to do stuff! You're not helping! Now I'm stuck back here. What? Fred, what's the big deal, man? Jeez, how are they doing that? Maybe I'll make like another platform just so I don't have to worry about them falling on my face. That's gonna get annoying real fast. Alright, anyway. So we have this set up. We can pretty much, if we want to, because this is gonna be another little mob farm for us. More drops and everything. I could go ahead and grab a transfer node and some pipes real quick. Transfer node. Do we have any speed upgrades? Oh, we do. Good. Couple speed upgrades. We should have some item pipes. That should be enough. Those transfer pipes. I have a feeling Fred or a giant spider is going to be waiting for me. Alright, and we'll just run this over this way. Like this. Okay, good. Safe so far. Okay, really don't want you to do that. Alright, there's some speed upgrades. And we'll just pull. Oh, hi! Get out of here, you big doo-doo head. Alright, good. Then we'll just run this right along here. Now, I'm a little worried. What happens if a giant creeper spawned and fell down? I don't know if that's a thing, but if it was, that'd be annoying. So there we go. We got that set up. Nice. Pretty much ready to go. That should... Hopefully. We might need to put a few more speed upgrades in there. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and flip that on. That way no more mobs spawn. Go ahead and kill some of these guys. Perhaps holding on to it will bring you luck. Oh, nice. Got another mother fire. Is that legendary? Oh, Grandmaster. Grandmaster. Look at that. We even got luck on it now. Whoa, hello, creeper. Good thing that does not hurt me. Alright, now my other thing that I wanted to do... Oh, hi, big guy. Was I wanted to check out... Oh, hi. Jeez, Fred. Getting out of the mob spawner, aren't you? Alright, let's kind of back away from that just a little bit. Alright, let's put some of our loots away. It should be making its way down here. I don't know if we need to like set this up like that. I think that'll keep it from going, for things going, you know, back and forth. Everything should just make its way down this line. Hopefully. Ah, there we go. They've got zombie heads coming in and everything. Good. Alright, perfect. Alright, now obviously this stuff does not go in there. This stuff goes like out here. Gotta make sure we stay tidy. Alright, good. Alright, let's check our quest book real fast. What do we need? We need a few more Endermen. Alright, let's go turn on our mob trap again. Hi. Alright. Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. How are you doing this? What are they spawning on? F7? Is there something they're spawning on up there? Maybe they're spawning on the conveyor belts and falling through. I'm not sure. Alright, so pretty much all we gotta do... Ooh, little guy. Pretty much all we gotta do... Actually, you know what? I keep saying that. Same thing over and over. Get out of here, Fred. Oh, another Fred. There we go. Piece of glass. The other reason that I wanted this is so that we... Oh, spiders could jam that thing up, too. I just now thought of that. I'm sitting up there, I'm like, why aren't mobs falling? And there's spiders up there. Yeah. Spiders are going to jam that up. Spiders can't fit by a one hole. I could go up there and prevent spiders from spawning by adding in the half slabs every few blocks, but one of the other reasons why I wanted this is so that way we could try to get ourselves a zombie villager. Been getting a lot of people, you know, suggesting to try to get a zombie villager for us, and I'm gonna go ahead and probably sit here and give that a go. You know, keep trying for one, but obviously I'm gonna have to get up there and fix that. So let's do that real quick. Oh, big guys out here. Big guys everywhere. Alright, let's go grab some slabs real fast. I don't know how many it's gonna take. Hello, creeper. Dead. It's a nice little setup. I know I've already made a mob farm, but obviously, like I said, there's a few other things we need to finish off. I want to get some experience coming in, and we can actually automate this if we want to, I can make an autonomous activator and place a sword in there, which I'll probably wind up doing. And then just letting that automatically killing them. That'll get us more drops, and it won't get us any mob essence, but it'll get us more drops and the just regular experience that'll go in the open blocks tanks. So let's see. Let's go ahead and just use the cobblestone slabs for now. No big deal. Put these other drops away in there. Alright, I'm going to have to get in here and kill these things. Yep, you can hear them in there. There's a ton of them. So many spiders. You guys are going to have to die. I can't have none of you. Now, the only thing about these, if I add these slabs in here, is it might... I like that. The items just fall right down anyway. Alright, so they can spawn in like a 2x2 area like that. So if I do that... Actually, they'd be able to spawn there, wouldn't they? Oh, Lord, this might not work too well. See, another thing I could do is instead of using like slabs, I think we can use micro blocks for this. So if I come in here, grab my saw, cut these down into actual covers, I think that'll pretty much do the exact same thing. So if we go to F7, alright, so mobs can't spawn in here right now already, but that's fine. I think that should work. I mean, regardless, this isn't going to be like my main spawner anyway, so I'm not like 100% worried about this, whether this is going to work or not. I really just want to get this for the zombie villager, a little bit of experience, and to finish off that quest. So that's what I'm going to do real quick, is I'm going to go ahead and just let this thing run, pretty much. Let's go ahead and convert these back. If there's spiders up here, I'll just come up here and take care of them myself. I know it's not super efficient, I understand, but like I said, there's only a few things why I wanted it, and it's not going to be my main spawner, but it's something that's going to be nice to have. And if I want to, get some regular experience, I'll be able to do that. Let's go ahead and switch this back out. Put that on. Start letting some actual mobs start spawning up there again. And let's see. I'm going to go ahead and wait here. Go ahead and get some Endermen done, and then we'll turn in this quest here in just a minute. Alright guys, and we're back. Last Enderman. And that should be done. So I'm going to turn that off now. I pretty much waited for a while and had to turn this on and off, let the mobs kind of despawn in there, at least the spiders. So I am going to have to figure something out to take care of that, but that should be done, and we can pick our rewards. So from this, we're going to get a spammer launcher, tracking self-propelled anti-material rocket, and we can choose from an Lumite sword blade, which we don't really need. Ow, that hurt. Ow, what's shooting me? Ow, it's you and your dumb face. Where are you? Come back here, dummy. You're stupid. Why do they keep doing that? Anyway, haven't yet found a zombie villager, but I got the safari net ready and empty. Went ahead and put the cow and the golden lasso for now. And we are getting a little bit of experience coming in, so we'll probably be able to use that pretty soon. Let's go ahead and actually, we got that turned off, right? Yeah, it's turned off. All right. They'll just kind of despawn. I'll let them do their disappearing act, whatever you want to call it. Hey, get out of my base. Alright, so we got that done. Let's go ahead and claim the reward we want. I need to clean up my inventory. Get rid of all this junk. Hold on to the Tesseract for now. And that should be alright. Alright. Let's take a pick. So, machine frame or sync core. I think I'm going to go with a sync core. I think. Let's just double check. Roll fast, sync core. Interval emeralds. So what's more valuable right now? Making a machine frame or emeralds? Let's go with machine frame. because doing pretty good on emeralds right now. So, we got our spammer launcher. This thing's amazing. I love this thing. It's so awesome. But we got that taken care of. So, one out of the 3 things that I wanted out of that mob spawner, we got done today. Actually 2, technically. We got actual experience as well. So, we got 2 out of the 3 things that I wanted. Last thing I want is a zombie villager. So, I'll hopefully try to get one of those fairly soon. Shouldn't be a problem, hopefully. And, that's gonna about do it for today, guys. So obviously I still need to do some work on it. You know, it needs a little bit of work to keep those. That was a little haste boost right there. But obviously I need to do something about the spiders. So maybe you guys have some helpful tips, tricks, or comments. Feel free to put them in the comment section down below. If you guys would rate the video, I'd really appreciate it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you guys think. Thank you guys again for watching, and until next time, we'll see you guys then. Goodbye.